9,000 RPM, a naturally aspirated flat-six, rear-wheel drive, and a wing you can see from space. This is the Porsche 911 GT3. Asterisk, in a world of hybrid hyperhatches and electric SUVs, Porsche is still building one of the most insane, uncompromising, road-legal race cars money can buy. But is it too hardcore for the street? And is it worth the price tag? Today, we are going to find out. I'm your name, and this is the full review of the 992 GT3. Quick montage: car on track, then city street, then mountain pass. What is the 911 GT3? Asterisk, let's start with the basics. The 911 GT3 sits right in the middle of Porsche's performance lineup, above the standard Carrera and the track-focused Turbo S, but below the insane GT3 RS and the street-legal race car that is the GT2 RS. Asterisk, this is the 992 generation. That means it's the current model, launched in 2021 and updated for 2024. And here's the headline. Under the hood, there is no turbocharger, no hybrid assist, no electric motors, just pure, mechanical, old-school engine. And that engine is absolutely special. Engine and performance. B-roll of car accelerating on track or empty road. Asterisk, under the rear deck lid sits a 4.0-litre, naturally aspirated, flat six-cylinder engine. And this isn't just any flat six. It's derived directly from the 911 RSR race car that won Le Mans. Asterisk. Asterisk, here are the numbers. 502 horsepower. 346 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds. And a top speed of 197 miles per hour. But here's the number that matters most: 9,000 RPM. Asterisk. Interior shot of tachometer climbing. Most sports cars shift at 6,500 or 7,000 revolutions per minute. The GT3 keeps pulling all the way to 9,000. And the sound? It's pure mechanical music, a howl, a scream, and then a bark on the upshift that will give you goosebumps. You can have it with either a 7-speed dual-clutch PDK transmission or a 6-speed manual. And if you buy this car and choose the PDK over the manual, we need to have a conversation. Smile to camera. The manual is the one to get. It's got a shorter throw than any other 911, and it makes you feel like a racing driver every single time you grab a gear. Handling and chassis. B-roll of car cornering hard. Suspension movement. Asterisk, power is nothing without control. And this is where the GT3 becomes magic. For the first time on a non-RS GT3, Porsche has given it a double wishbone front suspension, taken directly from the 911 RSR race car. Asterisk. What does that mean for you? It means insane front-end grip. You turn the steering wheel, and the car responds instantly. No hesitation. No understeer. Just pure, telepathic precision. Interior shot of driver's hands on wheel. The rear-wheel steering helps you rotate through tight corners. The adaptive dampers keep the car flat even when you're abusing it. And the carbon ceramic brakes. They stop the car so hard it feels like your internal organs are going to exit through your chest. On a track, this car is a monster. It's planted, predictable, and ridiculously fast. But here's the question everyone asks: can you drive it every day? Daily drivability and interior. B-roll of car in city traffic, parking lot, then interior details. The short answer: yes, but with compromises. The long answer: the ride is firm. Even in the softest suspension setting, you will feel every crack in the road. Speed bumps become events. And your chiropractor will become your new best friend. But the interior is surprisingly livable. You get proper sport seats, not the full carbon buckets unless you option them. There's a decent infotainment screen, Apple CarPlay, and enough space for a weekend bag in the front trunk. Inside the frunk. The front trunk, holds about 5 cubic feet. That's one small suitcase. So no, you're not taking the family on vacation in this car. But for a spirited weekend drive? Perfect. The build quality is typical Porsche, meaning excellent. Everything you touch feels expensive. The Alcantara steering wheel, the metal pedals, the perfectly positioned shifter. It feels special every time you get in. Price and competitors. B-roll of car parked in dramatic location. Now, let's talk money. The 2024 Porsche 911 GT3 starts at around $185,000 US. But here's the catch. Almost nobody buys the base car. Add the YSAC package, which adds carbon fiber parts and lighter wheels, and you're looking at $210,000. Add the magnesium wheels? That's another $13,000. And then there's dealer markup. Good luck finding one at MSRP. Many sell for $250,000 or more on the secondary market. So what competes with it? The Lamborghini Huracan Technica, more drama, but less precise. The Mercedes-AMG GT Black Series, more power, but heavier. And the Aston Martin Vantage, more beautiful, but not as sharp. The GT3's real competitor is itself, because nothing else feels this alive at 9,000 revolutions per minute. Verdict: pros and cons. Let's make this simple. Here are the pros. 1. The engine is a masterpiece. 2. The handling is telepathic. 3. The manual transmission is perfect. 4. It's usable enough for the street. And 5. It will hold its value better than almost any car on sale today. And the cons. 1. The ride is harsh. 2. The dealer markups are insane. 3. It's not practical for daily life. And 4. The standard seats are more comfortable than the carbon buckets, but the carbon buckets look way cooler. Pause. So what's the final verdict? Final verdict and call to action. The Porsche 911 GT3 is not the fastest car in a straight line. It's not the most comfortable. And it's certainly not the cheapest. But it is, without question, one of the greatest driver's cars ever made. It reminds you why you love driving. It rewards skill. It demands respect. And every time you hit 9,000 revolutions per minute, it puts a smile on your face that no electric car ever will. If you can afford it, and if you can find one, buy it. You will not regret it. Engine revs one more time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe for more car content, and let me know in the comments, manual or PDK. I'll be reading. Production notes. Section. Key B-roll needed. Hook. Revving engine. Car on track. Montage. What is GT3? Walk around. Engine bay close-up. Engine and performance. Acceleration. Tachometer climbing. Shifting. Handling. Cornering. Suspension. Steering wheel. Daily driving. City traffic. Interior details. Frunk. Price and competitors. Parked in dramatic location. Pros and cons. Quick cuts of car from all angles. Final verdict. You on camera with car behind.